Hello everybody, welcome to Unturned. My name is Brad, and I'm going to show you all the locations in the game at its current build, which is 2.0.9.2. And Zach, the person who created this game, has just been updating it constantly. So these locations include towns, farms, ships, and pretty much anything you can think of that's not just plain grass. This is the map here, and we'll start at the top right and make our way around. I'll be cutting out all the driving in between, obviously, and all of these locations are on the main island. So let's get started with the airport. The building is labeled as most of them in the game are. There's basically a lobby, and then when you walk through, you can enter to the runway. And there are a few tents set up that include supplies. To your right is the watchtower, which is enterable. It gives you a view of the entire airport when you go to the top. And on the other side, there are two hangars with a broken airplane sitting out in front. The creator of the game did mention helicopters may be added down the road. In the hangars, you can once again find a bunch of supplies. And that's really all there is to it at the moment. Next up, we have Mon Sagay, which I probably pronounced wrong. It is south of the airport, and for the most part, it is a civilian town. It's mostly houses rather than stores, and it's pretty small, but you should be able to find some loot. Then we can head down to the Summerside Peninsula, which has a bunch of cool cars out front. There's even a cop car you can drive. Go down the road a little bit more, and you'll run into a collection of cottages, or at least that's what I think they are. Loot will spawn in these as well. And right outside this small area is a golf course, and you can even see a lighthouse in the distance. As always, it is enterable. I just didn't feel like walking that far this time. As you make your way east, you'll hit the Kensington Campground. It's a rather nice, relaxed spot with some tents and a few cottages. Personally, I think it would be a nice spot to set up a base because it's out of the way from the main road. But close to it is Charlottetown, and this is one of the largest towns in the game. It's full of houses, restaurants, pharmacies, and more importantly, loot. It also has a lot of resources, including a gas station. You can fill up a gas can at one of the gas pumps, and then fill up your car with one gas can at a time. And then travel a bit east and you'll run into two farms, the first being Fernwood Farm. It includes a shed, house, and barn. Once again, a fairly quiet place to hide out. The second is Wiltshire Farm, and it's a bit smaller. It has yet again a house and a barn, both of which are enterable, and that's really all there is to that. Now we can start heading north and we'll hit Alberton, the second and last large town in the game. It has both houses and stores and is great for resources. And what really differentiates it is the fact that it has a ship on it. Zombies will spawn on there so you can quickly clear them out. A lot of loot, and usually good loot, will spawn in the containers. Alright, so we're almost there. We're gonna go north a little bit more. We have a quick stop at the Confederation Bridge. Parked out front is a very nice truck. There are medical and military tents set up with helpful loot. And then you can walk over the bridge, which has been collapsed a few feet down. And finally, one of the best places of them all, the OLeary military base. And if you can't find any good loot here, then you're out of luck. You should be able to find some awesome clothing, maybe night vision, tools, and a lot more. There are watchtowers on all four corners, which usually have some of the best stuff. You'll often find a bunch of gun attachments too. And this is also where I built my own house. I figured it'd be refreshing to spawn in at this base if I ever die. It's up on the hills too, so I can see everything around. So that's really all there is to it. There are a few smaller islands around the main one, but I'm going to let you venture out to them for yourself. I feel like I'm a real estate agent after all of this. So I hope you enjoyed watching and maybe discovered some new locations. If you want to support the video, leave a like and subscribe if you are not already. Have a great day.